Oh, I think the name of the course was bang on. You know, has been uplifting and inspiring, empowering, all those wonderful adjectives to describe a move, a shift within myself and within my whānau te Hāpaitanga. You know, everybody's shifted. There's not one person that's stayed stagnant. It should also be called the shift, you know.
Te Hāpaitanga is a place which we've all come together as high-performance female coaches to really raise and uplift our skill sets, our connections, and kind of propel us for a future in high-performance sport.
Sport can be a reflection of society, or it can lead society. I'm hoping that the people that we're dealing with will become leaders in sport, and that they'll take on the responsibility of designing sport in such a way that it's positive to the community.
The relationships, the discussion, the sharing of emotions. In high performance sport, to have so many women in one room in a learning context is unique.
Even though we're all in the same holistic environment, you come in and you put your lens on what that kaupapa looks like, to pick and choose what you feel is right for you at the time. It works with you, it doesn't work against you. Te Hāpaitanga wraps himself around that particular person in that moment. You know, the journey is different for everybody.
We believe in diversity in every sense. When we're choosing the people to go on Te Hāpaitanga, there are several things we're looking for: their capacity to learn, where the aspiration of the coaches and their longevity may be in the sport. I believe having people in the room from different angles and different lenses, different sports, adds value to everybody. But that also means strong facilitation, so that everybody feels welcome, that their contribution is valuable, that they will be listened to. It doesn't matter if people don't agree. It's part of the process and the tension that's needed to make things better.
The residentials are set up to lay a foundation of thinking, a foundation of reflection, and then the mentors and the coaches can go back and apply it in their own context and own environment.
For me, it was my awakening moment. It's an environment to dig deep into really what my roots were, what my non-negotiables were as a person. And Te Hāpaitanga, in my view, was the soil that nurtures my root system. You know, it's full of all the nutrients and everything that you need for growth. It's not always in a nice little square. It's organic. It's beautiful.
I could see where I wanted to get to, but I couldn't quite see how to get there. Te Hāpaitanga has given me the tools and the vision to see exactly how I fit into that pathway now. I'm
very clear with my purpose and the values that sit in that high performance environment for these players. Again, it's my non-negotiable. It's become their non-negotiable because I've seen in the last 6 months the physical growth, but also the cultural shift that's happened in the team. We summited to Mount Olivier and stayed in Mueller Hut. From that mountain experience, I found a lot of joy. I'm someone that loves mountains, and I just connected with that really personally. All of this energy that's happening around you, nature is just being itself, and having to find your inner strength while this is all happening. I kind of had to get fit. I had to do the mahi, and I had to put myself back in the athlete's shoes of this isn't easy, and there was some really hard work facing our fears. And doing that, I really had to spend time with myself. That to me just related so much into high performance coaching, where it is chaos.
We sit alongside the coach and support them in their journey.
The mentors are there to make sure that the coach is supported, particularly emotionally, and they're chosen because of their experiences in high performance sport, and they've all been long-standing coaches.
I think they see someone who's been there, they've done that, they've maybe experienced some of the hardships. I think that gives them power. This program has helped me in my environments and helped shape me into a better coach for the future. It has made me a better leader, a better communicator, and I'm able to collaborate and facilitate better. It's been tough, absolutely, but I've really enjoyed and accepted that challenge that's come with it.
If I was to take my biggest learning, it's a moment with Lynn, who told me over a cup of tea and a soggy biscuit that lasted about 5 hours. I remember at the time thinking, preventative coaching. What is that? What is that? Because at the time I thought being a solution-focused coach was a good thing. When I actually looked into it, it was good to have solutions for problems that arose, but even better to prevent those problems from happening. And that filtered across to my family, my children, my fellow coaches and the players.
The athletes deserve them to be the best version of themselves, and that means understanding high performance, being able to put words to who they are as an identity and to have a strong value base that they can work off. It's really exciting because I have a belief that people should be in charge of who they are and they own their learning and they go where they want to go. And so that's a very important ethos in Te Hāpaitanga. It starts from who you are, knowing yourself and where do you want to go, and then developing the skill and the drive to actually get to that place. We need strong leaders in the community who are really clear about who they are, what they're trying to achieve and what sport can do positively for the community.
There's so much learning, some of it directed and kind of implicit, and some of it you kind of have to go with the flow a little bit.
You're going to learn more about yourself and the way that you can be you in the world of high performance sport.
I think if you've got the ability to allow that into your life without expectation, then you get the biggest growth from a journey like Te Hāpaitanga. If you're here to see what else life can bring you, to see what your branches can look like, jump into Te Hāpaitanga.